you guys. Today I make this video to help you practice for a reading and writing test. The first thing you need to do is go to the USCIS website to download and study the vocabulary for reading and writing. Because all questions in the real exam will be created from those vocabularies, I will put some links in the video description so you can download the vocabulary from those links. After studying those vocabulary, you can watch this video to practice with the complete sentences. Some of those sentences are collected from the real exams, so if you study them carefully, I believe that you should pass the reading and writing portion in the US citizenship test. Okay, now please ready with a pen and a blank paper. For each question, you should read by yourself first. If you can't read it, listen to me and repeat. After that, I will read the answer and then you try to write it to your paper by yourself and then compare it with the answer on the screen to see if you make any mistake. Try to practice like that again and again until you can read all questions and write all answers correctly. Okay, now we start with the first question. Okay, now please read the question by yourself. Okay, please listen and repeat. Who was George Washington? Who was George Washington? Okay, please listen the answer and write on your paper. George Washington was the father of our country. George Washington was the father of our country. George Washington was the father of our country. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read the next question. Listen and repeat to me. Who is the father of our country? Who is the father of our country? Okay, please listen and write to your paper. George Washington is the father of our country. George Washington is the father of our country. George Washington is the father of our country. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read the next question. Listen and repeat to me. Who is on the $1 bill? Who is on the $1 bill? Okay, listen and write on your paper. George Washington is on the $1 bill. George Washington is on the $1 bill. George Washington is on the $1 bill. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read the questions. Listen and repeat to me. Which president is on the $1 bill? Which president is on the $1 bill? Okay, listen and write to your paper. George Washington is the president on the $1 bill. George Washington is the president on the $1 bill. George Washington is the president on the $1 bill. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read it. Who was Abraham Lincoln? Who was Abraham Lincoln? Okay, listen and write your paper. Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read the questions. Please listen and repeat. Who fought during America's Civil War? Who fought during America's Civil War? Please listen and write on your paper. The North and the South fought during Civil War. The North and the South fought during the Civil War. The North and the South fought during the Civil War. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read it. And repeat to me. Who lives in the White House? Who lives in the White House? Okay, please listen and write on your paper. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Where is the capital of the United States? Where is the capital of the United States? Okay, please listen and write on your paper. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the questions. Listen and repeat. Who meets in Washington, D.C.? Who meets in Washington, D.C.? Okay, please write on the paper. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Please compare with the answer. Okay, please read the question. Listen and repeat. Who has civil rights? Who has civil rights? Okay, now write your paper. Citizens of the United States have civil rights. Citizens of the United States have civil rights. Citizens of the United States have civil rights. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Who has the right to vote? Who has the right to vote? Who has the right to vote? Please listen and write on your paper. Only United States citizens have the right to vote. Only United States citizens have the right to vote. Only United States citizens have the right to vote. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Listen and repeat.
Who was Adams? Who was Adams?
Please write on the paper.
Adams was the second president of the United States. Adams was the second president of the United States. Adams was the second president of the United States.
Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Please listen and repeat. Who was the first president? Who was the first president? Okay, listen and write the paper. George Washington was the first president. George Washington was the first president. George Washington was the first president. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Who makes federal laws? Who makes federal laws? Please listen and write on your paper. Congress makes federal laws. Congress makes federal laws. Congress makes federal laws. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Listen and repeat. Who vetoes bill? Who vetoes bills? Who vetoes bill? Please listen. Write the paper. The president vetoes bills. The president vetoes bills. The president vetoes bills. Please read it. Who signs bills into laws? Who signs bills into laws? Listen and write your paper. The president signs bills into laws. The president signs bills into laws. The president signs bills into laws. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who signs bills to become laws? Who signs bills to become laws? Listen and write. The president signs bills to become laws. The president signs bills to become laws. The president signs bills to become laws. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who helped the Pilgrims in America? Who helped the Pilgrims in America? Listen and write your paper. The American Indians helped the Pilgrims. The American Indians helped the Pilgrims. The American Indians helped the Pilgrims. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who lived in the country first? Who lived in the country first? Write on the paper. The American Indians lived in the United States first. The American Indians lived in the United States first. The American Indians live in the United States first. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who has freedom of speech? Who has freedom of speech? Okay, listen and write the paper. All United States citizens have freedom of speech. All United States citizens have freedom of speech. All United States citizens have freedom of speech. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read it. What do all citizens of the United States have? What do all citizens of the United States have? Okay, please listen and write the paper. All United States citizens have the right to freedom of speech. All United States citizens have the right to freedom of speech. All United States citizens have the right to freedom of speech. Okay, please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Which state is the 49th state of the United States? Which state is the 49th state of the United States? Please listen and write the paper. Alaska is the 49th state. Alaska is the 49th state. Alaska is the 49th state. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. What is the largest state of United States? What is the largest state of United States? Please listen and write your paper. Alaska is the largest state of the United States. Alaska is the largest state of the United States. Alaska is the largest state of the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Which state has the most people? Which state has the most people? Please listen and write your paper. California has the most people. California has the most people. California has the most people. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. What country is north of America? What country is north of America? Please listen and write your paper. Canada is north of the United States. Canada is north of the United States. Canada is north of the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Where is California located? Where is California located? Please listen and write your paper. California is on the west coast. California is on the west coast. California is on the west coast. Please compare with the answer. Please listen and write another sentence on the paper. California is a state on the west coast. California is a state on the west coast. California is a state on the west coast. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. What state borders Mexico? What state borders Mexico? California borders Mexico. California borders Mexico. California borders Mexico. Please compare with the answer. Please listen write your paper. California is a state that borders Mexico. California is a state that borders Mexico. California is the state that borders Mexico. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Which state has a border with Mexico? Which state has a border with Mexico? Please listen and write on your paper. California has a border with Mexico. California has a border with Mexico. California has a border with Mexico. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. When is Columbus Day? When is Columbus Day? Please listen and write your paper. Columbus Day is on the second Monday in October. Columbus Day is on the second Monday in October. Columbus Day is on the second Monday in October. Columbus Day is on the second Monday in October. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Please listen and write your paper. Congress meets in the United States Capitol building. Congress meets in the United States Capitol building. Congress meets in the United States Capitol building. Please compare with the answer. Please listen and write your paper. The United States Congress meets in the Capitol building. The United States Congress meets in the Capitol building. The United States Congress meets in the Capitol building. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who makes the laws in the United States? Who makes the laws in the United States? Please listen and write your paper. Congress makes the laws in the United States. Congress makes the laws in the United States. Congress makes the laws in the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. What state is one of the original 13 states? What state is one of the original 13 states? What state is one of the original 13 states? Okay, listen and write your paper. Delaware is one of the original 13 states. Delaware is one of the original 13 states. Delaware is one of the original 13 states. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who has the right to vote in America? Who has the right to vote in America? Please listen and write your paper. Every United States citizen has the right to vote. Every United States citizen has the right to vote. Every United States citizen has the right to vote. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Who must pay taxes? Who must pay taxes? Please listen and write your paper. Everyone living in the United States must pay taxes. Everyone living in the United States must pay taxes. Everyone living in the United States must pay taxes. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. When is Flag Day? When is Flag Day? Please listen and write your paper. Flag Day is on June 14. Flag Day is on June 14. Flag Day is on June 14. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. Why do you want to become a citizen? Why do you want to become a citizen? Please listen and write your paper. I want to become a citizen so I can vote. I want to become a citizen so I can vote. I want to become a citizen so I can vote. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. When is Labor Day? When is Labor Day? Please listen and write on your paper. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. When is Memorial Day? When is Memorial Day? Please listen and write in your paper. Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. What country is south of the United States? What country is south of the United States? What country is south of the United States? Please listen and write your paper. Mexico is south of the United States. Mexico is south of the United States. Mexico is south of the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. What city is on the East Coast? What city is on the East Coast? Please listen and write your paper. New York City is on the East Coast. New York City is on the East Coast. New York City is on the East Coast. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. When is President's Day? When is President's Day? Please listen and write your paper. President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. When was the Civil War fought? When was the Civil War fought? Please listen and write your paper. The Civil War was fought in the 1800s. The Civil War was fought in the 1800s. The Civil War was fought in the 1800s. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. When does the United States elect the president? When does the United States elect the president? Please listen and write your paper. The President of the United States is elected every 4 years. The President of the United States is elected every 4 years. The President of the United States is elected every 4 years. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. When is Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving? Please listen and write your paper. Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. Please compare with the answer. Please listen and write your paper. Thanksgiving is the last Thursday in November. Thanksgiving is the last Thursday in November. Thanksgiving is the last Thursday in November. Please compare with the answer. Please read it. When is Independence Day? When is Independence Day? When is Independence Day? Please listen and write your paper. Independence Day is July 4. Independence Day is July 4. Independence Day is July 4. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. What do you want to become? What do you want to become? Please listen and write your paper. We want to become citizens of the United States. We want to become citizens of the United States. We want to become citizens of the United States. We want to become citizens of the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please listen and write in your paper. I want to be a United States citizen. I want to be a United States citizen. I want to be a United States citizen. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. What are the colors of our flag? What are the colors of our flag? Please listen and write your paper. The colors of our flag are red, white, and blue. The colors of our flag are red, white, and blue. The colors of our flag are red, white, and blue. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. What color are strips of the United States flag? What color are strips of the United States flag? Okay, please listen and write your paper. The strips of our flag are red and white. The strips of our flag are red and white. The strips of our flag are red and white. Please compare with the answer. Please listen and write your paper. Red and white are the strips on the flag. Red and white are the strips on the flag. Red and white are the strips on the flag. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. Who elects the United States senators? Who elects the United States senators? Please listen and write your paper. United States citizens elect the senators. United States citizens elect the senators. United States citizens elect the senators. Please compare with the answer. Please read the questions. What do people want? What do people want? Please listen and write your paper. People want to be free. People want to be free. People want to be free. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. What rights do people have in the United States? What rights do people have in the United States? Please listen and write your paper. People have freedom of speech in the United States. People have freedom of speech in the United States. People have freedom of speech in the United States. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. How many senators are there in Congress? How many senators are there in Congress? Please listen and write your paper. There are 100 senators in Congress. There are 100 senators in Congress. There are 100 senators in Congress. Please compare with the answer. Please read the question. How many states are there in the United States? How many states are there in the United States? Please listen and write your paper. The United States has 50 states. 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 Please compare with the answer. Okay, now we just finished the practice for reading and writing test. I hope that this video is useful for you. If you like this video, please click on like, subscribe, and make sure that the bell icon is turned on so you can get a notification when I make a new video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.